Ultra Stress is extremely easy if you have Awakened Bahamut. I have a strategy with that at the end of the video, but for those of you who don't have Awakened Bahamut, this stage is a bit of a challenge. So at the beginning, nothing but these Jackie Peng variants spawn. They only have 10,000 health, so they're not much of a threat. All I did was deploy Macho Legs and Crazed Whale to deal with them, along with Jameer every now and then. So basically just deploy meaty tankers or meaty backliners, and just keep deploying those, because very soon the boss is about to spawn. And since the base health is so high, there is no possible way you can break it before the boss spawns unless you have Awakened Bahamut. So as these Jackie Pangs keep spawning, the whales will just two-shot them. Same with the Medic Macho Legs, they have very low health, so these Jackie Pangs are a money supply. And then, after a little bit of time, the bosses spawn, which are the Christmas Nyandam and the Lucky Sloth. They are both powerful backliners with rapid attacks and very high damage. And after they spawn, something really weird happens. Every couple seconds, a boss wave on a squirrel spawns, so your units will be constantly getting knocked backward and backward and backward. It's really annoying, and I think this is to prevent cheesing. And while you're deploying your units, look at the back of my line. You'll notice they get really clumped up because they keep getting knocked back over and over, so they'll form a giant mass. This is really annoying, but it only happens about half a dozen or so times, so it will eventually stop. And since the enemies are so slow, they won't really be able to push up to your base very far, so these boss waves won't cause you to lose like that. One thing I must note is that the Christmas Nyandam, he is just like Dark Emperor Nyandam, as in he has 500 range. The Lucky Sloth has 350 range. So the Dark Emperor Nyandam outranges Bahamut, so you don't want to deploy Bahamut until a certain group of enemies spawns. At the 133 second mark, 3 Shy Boys spawn, and that's why we're saving Bahamut, because these Shy Boys are really beefy and have lots of health. So once you see the Shy Boys, they're really fast flying enemies, so let them come to your base, and then deploy Bahamut on them to hit them all, while the Dark Emperor Nyandam is too far away to help deal with Bahamut. So that's why we're saving Bahamut and not deploying him now, because the Dark Emperor Nyandam outranges him. As I said, the Lucky Sloth has 350 range, so if Nyandam dies, then you can deploy Bahamut, but until then, I don't recommend doing that. As you can see, I also brought Prisoner Cat. He has 475 range, and while this isn't enough, he does have LD, so he can usually chip down Nyandam a little bit. You could also bring Crazed Legs too, but I mean, usually if you have Crazed Legs, you have Awakened Bahamut. Again, that strat's at the end of the video. So yeah, Prisoner's just an LD unit to help chip down the backliners. After the Shy Boys, eventually at the around 3.5 minute mark, one Corey spawns. He is a frontliner unit who can do wave attacks. Luckily, he's not really much of a concern. He is such low attack stat since he's not boosted at all. He's not really a problem, but it is worth noting that he does spawn in. And again, though, he's not a threat. He only does 1,400 damage per hit, and he has level 4 wave attack, but again, such low damage, the wave isn't even a concern. Yeah, so just basically keep spamming all of your stuff, and you should be able to win. Just the most important thing is, again, don't deploy Bahamut until the Shy Boys spawn. Alright, now this is the 3-star cheese. I'm sorry I had to use Gacha, but Kankan's double bounty was just way too essential in this. So basically what you want to do is wait for the boss spawn on the Jackie Pang. Once he spawns, immediately deploy Kankan and some Crazed Walls and other fast units, because you need the Kankan to get the kill on this Jackie Pang, so the double bounty activates and you get tons of money to deploy Bahamut. I'm not sure if you can do this without a double bounty unit that can kill Jackie Pang quickly, so I guess Maglev would work, but on this account, it's too low leveled, but if you want to do it no Gacha, bring Maglev instead. And I did bring the Cutter Cat for the attack up combo, and the Ramen for the money up. these are not necessary. You can also use different combos in exchange, but my units are not high enough level to brute force this without these Gacha units, and I also don't have the no Gacha units that would work in this level, but that's how you cheese it. It's pretty easy. Basically, just bring Awakened Bahamut, bring a double bounty unit that can insta-kill the Pang, and bring some strong rushers, and that's all you gotta do.